A goal without a plan is just a wish. My previous video on nutrition was more of the why and reframing your mindset. This video dives into the plan. Now, to be clear, this information is useless without a purpose of why you want to make the changes. Passively listening to what I'm about to say, they can't help. If you're truly interested in weight loss or changing your habits, watch the previous video on how to get focused and get clarity. But for now, here are my recommended strategies to creating better eating habits. Number one, plan your meals. Preparation is the most essential. Simply saying, I'm going to eat healthy this week, it doesn't work, and I know this because I do it sometimes. Life happens and distractions pop up. If you truly want to eat healthier, have a plan. Plan the night before. Some people plan the entire week in advance. The key thing to understand is that preparation gives a sense of control, of confidence, a feeling of, I can do this. Having your food already planned out or prepared also keeps you from grabbing the fast, easy, often refined foods. So plan your meals at a minimum at least the night before. Number two, know your triggers, meaning know when you're vulnerable and likely to make unhealthy choices. Resisting temptation causes an incredible amount of stress and mental fatigue. It presents us with conflict in our mind. As much as possible, avoid being in situations where you have to make these choices. This may limit some social engagements for a while, but over time you can cultivate more willpower. Common triggers are social settings, of course. Being stressed, we reach for comfort food. First thing in the morning and at the end of the day. So know what your triggers are and when you're most vulnerable. Create strategies to be prepared for these times and find new activities to do instead. The old saying, an ounce of preparation is worth a pound of cure, could not be more relevant than in regards to this. Number three, have a partner. Motivation and lack of motivation are heavily influenced by who you surround yourself with. Here's a few examples. Air Force squadron cadets over a 4-year span either became more or less physically fit based on the squadrons that they were assigned to. Studies show that if a good friend quit smoking, your chances of quitting smoking increase by 40%. What about a friend who becomes obese? The likelihood that you become obese increases as well. Social influences are insanely strong. For the best chance of success, surround yourself with people who support, motivate, and challenge you. If you can't find close friends or family members, this could be an opportunity to make new friends. There are a lot of resources out there. There's coaches, personal trainers, meetup groups, social media groups. Whatever it takes, find your partner. Number four, clean out your refrigerator. Don't keep the trigger foods, the junk foods, and the fast foods, refined foods, all of these things in your house. It's too easy to grab them when you're stressed or tired. Self-control is difficult enough. Don't make it harder with temptation. Number five, know what to put back in your refrigerator. What's the best diet to follow? Don't get confused with all of the different names and labels attached to plans. Focus on the 90% they have in common rather than the 10% on how they differ. Some ideas are the Mediterranean diet. The DASH diet seems to be recommended for some of the healthier eating options. The Weight Watchers is one of the best options for weight loss. If you want more information on this, check out my blog post on what the hell can I eat. And number six, exercise. It increases confidence, self-esteem, and energy levels. And this will be covered more in depth on my next video on exercise and the biopsychosocial model of health.